Oh, I'm live. And I'm an anime character. Oh. That doesn't work. Hold up. I gotta set up my close cam to also be, There we go. Hold up. Eh. 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 It looks so stupid. Full cam. Ah. Bum, 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 bum. Just setting up a couple stuff and we can get started pretty much. Let me just copy that. Alright. Cool. So I just got a... Can I minimize this? I can. Alright, sick. So, I have downloaded, or I got a Cam Link today that I ordered last night. And surprisingly, it came in pretty quick, which is sick. So now I can actually do filters like this, which are kind of sick. AO, what's good, Z? Zay, Z. I'm gonna call you Z. I think I said Zay last time. But we're doing, you are first. I did start only 2 minutes ago. But yeah, currently I got this like cam link thing for my camera. So it's a different wire setup than where's the wire that I had? I had this wire before, which was just like an Android charger that plugged in, and I used the remote app that you have to download, and it was kind of tricky to set up. So now I have one that's plugging directly into the HDMI of this camera, which means the quality should actually be better. It feels better. Why use Snap Camera? I don't know. I thought it was funny, but I also needed the cam link because I think the quality is just better with it. Like, it feels very, like, this feels flowy, right? Am I wrong? A little bit more HD. Hold up, let's see what other filters we got. I'm a Disney character now. Well, I think it's kind of funny because then I can edit and be a 3D character at the same time. It's like I'm a VTuber, but not really. You know? It's kind of the same vibe. Yeah, Snap Camera is very good. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna play around with this for a little bit. Look, Disney animation for real. It's just cool that I'm using it with my actual, like, good camera and not, like, my phone on actual Snapchat, you know? I think that's why I'm thinking this is really cool. What is this? Oh my god. Turd. I don't think I have a, hold up, this is gonna look horrifying for, like, a little bit because I gotta turn... I have to do a hotkey for this to turn them on and off. So that way I should be able to... Yeah. It's so weird. It is very weird. I'm sorry, this is just fun. Where did the good anime one go? Alright. I'm just favoriting a couple. Like, what's a good filter? This is sick. I haven't had enough time to play with this because I knew I was late today. I was supposed to stream at like 8 p.m. I mean 8 a.m. It's already 11 a.m., 11:30. So, I woke up very late. What's a good one? I could be a furry. I'm a furry now. Banana cat. What the fuck? Who made these filters? Why is half my camera still there? I'm so confused. Giga Chad. Hold up. Also, I'm getting a new what's it called? A new monitor. I'll have two. That should be coming in by Wednesday next week. So that's cool. That way I can see what I'm doing while I'm doing it, if that makes sense. Wait, the song, where's the beat drop? It's coming. Hold up, we gotta do a little Giga Chad thing. How do you do one eyebrow raise? I can't do it. Use the filter of Kratos. Hold up, I'll find it. Apparently, this is going away January 25th. That's one. Oh, this one has hair physics? Hold up, bro. This has better hair physics than I can do. But it looks so weird. That's the same one. Yeah, why do all of these have hair physics? And why are they so good? Wait. Oh, wait. Now I wish I had like a voice changer too, because I can't get my voice that low. Listen here, boy. I haven't played, I'm gonna X out of this. I'm pretty sure it keeps playing, which is fine, but I'm going to change this to Cam Link. Okay, so I don't even need anything. It just automatically connects. That is so helpful, bro. I hated doing this. Oh, wait, you know what I just realized? I'm sorry. Let me delete this. There we go. Chat should come up now. I accidentally covered chat a little bit. It looked real. I like it. It's Camlink 4K. I think it's streaming at 60 FPS, which is a lot better than what it normally is, which is good. I haven't changed clothes since yesterday, by the way. Or 2 days ago. I'm wearing the same outfit as last time. I'm gonna grow into my pile of clothes that I moved over here and change into something different. I got Belle Delphine in the corner. Anyways. I think this still is set. No, I think this automatically switched, right? Yeah, it did. Okay. Alright. I'm just testing shit out. I do gotta change my desktop setting, because I think it's still set to my screen capture input instead of a video capture. So that's the only thing. The sweatshirt's also cold. I might let it heat up for a little bit. It's been in like the dark abyss behind the beanbag, which is a thing. But yeah, alright, today we're going to edit. The only scheduled change, which I think you already know about since you were here last time, I am going to be streaming every single day starting next week. So basically Monday to Friday. Not every day, I'm not doing weekends, but pretty much every single day I'm going to be streaming for a while, longer periods of time. And we're going to kind of see how that works for like a week or two and then kind of see from there if it's something that I'm going to keep up with. Which is cool. I also got a sticker. I don't know where to put it. I think I'm going to put it on my PC. I usually cover my PC with stickers. Where do you go? I'm going to put you over here. I always like cover my PC with little stickers. Little stickers. Alright, I just need my headphones. Yep. What's today? The 20th? When's the day I'm recording the podcast? Oh yeah, next week on Wednesday when I actually get my new monitor. You want to see my setup? How do I do this? I mean, I could move my camera, but it's not great. It doesn't have great mobility. Alright, I'll record it with my phone, and then I will send it to my Dropbox, so then you can see it. And I'll play it on stream. So I will talk out loud for stuff you can't see, and then you will see it. You get the idea. Share. You see this on stream. Keyboard that I want to replace soon, which I do have a replacement keyboard, I just haven't used it. HyperX. Whatever Logitech speakers back there. One monitor. Work stuff. Microphone. C214. I read it. This was a good mic that a friend recommended me. My little audio interface. Sony A7S with all this. Stream Deck. Standing desk, obviously. And computer. Which I'm going to explain the PC after, but I will send this to my Dropbox so then we can watch it on stream. You can actually see it. But yeah, I'm gonna be having 2 monitors starting next week, which is sick. Where is it? Is it uploading? Why is chat not popping up? Can't see it, lol. But I'm not. Why is chat not coming up? Is there something? There we go. There you are, chat. I don't know why that was so weird. I do want to change the thing, because these things post unevenly, and I don't get why. You do have to wait for the video, though. I think it's uploading onto my thing. I just want to fix how this is set up. Visual, clean, chat delay. Why don't they have a thing where everything's aligned to the edge? I need that. They don't have it so it's aligned. Well, they have Twitch. Twitch looks stupid. Old school. That's gross. Chunky. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. I can't really figure that part out. Anyways, let's do desktop, but I do gotta delete this now and replace it. Alright, I guess I'll just keep doing this. There we go. Alright. Let me just look for it quick. And then we will look at my setup very quickly. Is this playing? Wait, can you hear that? How is that playing, but I can't hear it? Hold up. We're figuring it out. You change one thing in your setup, and then everything just gets completely fucked. Oh. I'm sorry. I forget this thing is actually sensitive about what end you put in. Alright, we're good. I can hear now. Sorry about that. Wow. Okay. Apparently my phone videos don't get played immediately, so I have to run it through like After Effects or some shit. Actually, fuck that. We're gonna run it through DaVinci. DaVinci's faster. This is a thing. This is apparently a thing. Though it's nice, I won't have to keep using my phone for chat anymore. Starting next week, which is good. Ignore this. I already started the animation yesterday, which I am excited about. Heavy excited about. For sure. Okay. I guess it doesn't work in DaVinci either. So we'll just run After Effects. And I will scrub through the video so we don't have to sit there the whole time. Very annoying that I have to do it this way, but I guess that makes sense. Okay. Chair. You saw a chair. I held this horizontally, and I don't feel like flipping it. That's my keyboard. This thing. What else did I show? The HyperX headphones that Nate got me when he used to live here. Flip? I don't want to flip. God damn it. Making me do extra work. Hold up. Chat. There's chat. My work stuff, which also talks about streaming shit that I was planning on doing today that I almost forgot about. Mic. I mean, you can see that on stream. I have a Focusrite Solo. That's kind of what I've been using to make the mic work. But also I bought it initially to record my guitar onto GarageBand. That was the original purpose of it. And then now I stream, so it's been helpful for that. I don't need a preamp or anything. I think you are using 2 monitors. No, I'm not. I'm only using the one. I have chat on my phone, which is where I talk to, but I am getting another monitor next Wednesday. So, eventually. But Sony A7S is the camera I use. Very expensive streaming camera, but I didn't buy this initially for streaming. It was when I used to film full-time. So, I just converted it. Stream Deck, I got the big-ass one, which is, how I be doing the boop, boop, boop stuff, and also opening Blender and shit, because you can see Blender, After Effects, Epsynth, Embergen, Rococo, DaVinci, my main programs. And then the big boy, which is a massive fucking computer. It's kind of hard to show. The cable management is god-awful down there. You can see it. It looks like shit. Don't know how to fix it. But what's in here, I think I mentioned this 2 days ago, but it's like a Ryzen 5 3600 6-core processor, a GeForce RTX 2070 Super, which is that little white thing. I like the white, though I wish I had a white PC. Some Cool Master, I don't know the name of it. I don't know anything else. I know I have 32 gigs of RAM. I also have a R or 750W. What the fuck is it called? I can't see it from here. There's like not good light. I feel like I have it in here. Oh no, the box is downstairs. I don't remember. It's a 750 with an extra letter in there. So that is the general setup, and then yeah, standing desk. You know, I can stand if I want to. Rizkey. Rice Key. How would I pronounce that? But what's up, man? Yes. Setup. Oh, and you can see my guitar in the corner. That's what I used to record with when I recorded music. Now, for random playing on stream, I play this little shitty Target or Walmart guitar that I painted a while ago. Because I was bored, so I painted it. But it's very shitty acoustic guitar. We have that and a ukulele in here, and I have a bass in the corner, which I think you can see on stream. That's kind of the main thing. But yeah. What do we think of the setup? Rate it out of 1 out of 10. I love your edit. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I always appreciate when people like my stuff. I already got you, man. I was literally thinking it as I was talking. I was like, I don't hear shit in my ear right now. But yeah, and then I got the closet, which you can see on stream in my base over here. The only thing that's in here that's like different is some lenses and then my mocap suit. My mocap suit's kind of the biggest purchase I ever made that I paid for fully. Cause like cameras and stuff like that, I was in like high school, so like I got help from parents to buy the camera and shit, but pretty much everything else was, you know, my own. Yeah, we got that. I also have the gloves for the suit, so that way I can do the finger tracking. You have it? Yes. That's how I'm able to make, what's it called really fast? The cyberpunk animation, which I actually started. You guys want to see it? It like I straight up have 3 shots in there, but we can look at it, like just what it is as of now. I wouldn't mind showing it off. Alright, just give me a sec. I'm just gonna turn off the original video. And do that. Me too. Alright, sick. Alright, we'll go desktop. So I'm editing this in DaVinci. This is like the original clips, obviously, from the show. And then everything on top is going to be my own sort of thing. Some of this you might have saw on Instagram. Yeah, see, that is quite literally it. I did this last night. Super late. I'm not a big fan of the animation right now, but it's one of those things that, like, I do the whole thing all the way through, and then once I do that, I start going into notes. So, like, for this animation, I might hop in the mocap suit and actually do the motion rather than relying so much on key animation for this shot. Because subtle movement like this, you might want to I would prefer to do whatever. But this is the same almost as this, though he's just standing still here. It's not really anything going on. So I wanted to make it, you know, different slightly. I mean, you kind of have to with stuff like this. Shots like this, too. I think there's a lot more going on in this shot than mine. But I also could comp in, like, those little lights and shit. This guy sucks. Nate, I hate you. Get in the voice call if you're going to talk shit. Get in the voice call. I'm on the stream channel. I will fight you. See, now you got people agreeing with you. I hate you. We're not friends. We're not friends anymore. I swear. I would, but I'm watching Legends of Korra with the boys. Just hop in. Oh wait, are you the one streaming it? I was gonna say, just hop in for like 2 seconds. I'll slap you. So rude. Legend of Korra though, kind of fire. Does anybody actually like Legends of Korra? Outside of me, I do like it a lot. Rip. Nah, you're all good, Nate. You can do your thing. I'm joking. But Legend of Korra is actually kind of sick. But Avatar: The Last Airbender, definitely better. We all know this. There's no really... I finish it, but I'm rewatching it with them. That. I would rewatch it, but like, you know, streaming and copyright and stuff like that, you know... Kind of hard. I just like... The only thing I like about Legends of Korra is that it's a more serious version of Avatar. Have you watched Avatar 2? No. Avatar Blue people. No. I didn't. I actually don't want to. Is that bad? Because I feel like if I just watch clips of it, I'll be okay with that. Like, visually, that's all I'm there for it visually, and that's it. I heard there's no story. I don't even care what the story is. I just know the visuals are cool. So, like, seeing clips online, I feel like, is, like, max where I need to go with that. Do you think it's worth watching in person? I mean, it might be worth watching because you see the full picture on, like, a big screen, but even then, I'm like, I don't know how worth it is. So. Yes. Avatar 2 has clean CGI, yeah. Me and Alex are talking about it on the first podcast because he had just watched it, so he was talking about it. Which, by the way, if you have not checked out the podcast, you should. I have a link in the description. But do it after the stream or during. I actually don't care, but it is there. Oh. I know what we're editing today. I forgot that I wrote it on my board, but I do know what I'm editing today. So what I was planning on doing is in that sequence that I showed you for the cyberpunk thing, right after David's apartment sequence, which it's the washing machine, there's another shot of the washing machine, then there's him laying in bed or on the couch in his apartment. But after that, there's like a whole train sequence, and I have not made the train. It's the one environment that I completely forgot I had to make. So we're gonna do that on stream today. Is basically make the environment for that. And maybe even potentially animate some of the sequences by hand, because I can't... The problem is I can't use the mocap suit on stream because it interferes with stream and Wi-Fi and stuff. So it'll start glitching around. It won't glitch the stream, it'll just glitch the suit. Which is not fun, so I have to do that off stream. But there are some shots I think I can get away with just doing by hand, you know? So we'll see. And then later today we might be reacting to something with some people, but I gotta see if they're not busy, which just give me 2 seconds and we'll start the other stuff, but I've gotta ask if we're doing that today. I kind of want to see what they're doing, but I'm not sure. Alright, well, they're online, so I gotta see. Are you not making VFX videos anymore, like Mob Psycho videos you have? Well, I mean, my main goal is to make, like, my own movie one day, or, like, my own TV show, so there's gonna be VFX. But it's not just VFX, like, the idea is to have a full thing eventually, like, full CGI, full animation, voice acting, sound design, story, VFX, everything. I'm not very generalized or specified into just VFX right now. So that's why the Cyberpunk thing's like... That first act that you saw is going to be 6 minutes long. The second act, I already did the sound design for, is going to be 4 minutes long. And the third act is... hopefully in the 5-minute range, and we keep it to like 15 minutes, because my goal is to have it from 10 to 20, but it's going to be like 15 to 20. So I have to do the sound design, and I'm probably going to do that tomorrow, if I'm being real. But yeah, that's kind of the main thing. I'm just kind of waiting on oh. He's not active. Alright, I guess we're not reacting today. Everyone's busy. My broke ass is always not busy. That's all I'm saying. Alright, I guess we'll do the train. There's like a train sequence with David and Lucy where they first meet, and like Lucy tries to steal his thing and whatever. I don't know what the hell that is, the little chip thing. That's what happens in it. So we're gonna mainly do that today. So first, what I want to do is I want to get some references. VFX breakdown, please. On what? If you tell me what specifically, I might be down. Because most of my things have breakdowns in them. Especially the YouTube videos. Anything that's on YouTube has a breakdown. The only thing that doesn't is the intro to the Cyberpunk thing, because that is straight up an intro to this big piece that I'm doing. So obviously I can't like do that simultaneously as I'm making the whole thing. I think it's episode 2, right? Yeah, it's pretty much this whole sequence. I just want to get some... I want to get some pictures and then put them into PureRef at the moment as like, I don't know, it's good to have reference, I guess. The only thing that's funny is the Cyberpunk game itself, you need a mod to even use the trains. But whatever. It's like the same side. What do you mean? It's playing. I think it's just very soft. Oh. I did mute the video though. I don't want to get copyright based on audio for the stream because I did for some of the other stuff. This seems easy to make. We actually most likely will do this, which is VFX. The little Sendevistan stuff. Not this. I already made this. This is already done. But we are going to be doing maybe this today, where the echoing effect. I'll grab this too. I think it's a better angle of the seat. What do you want to see? Like the Sendevistan thing? Have you not seen it yet? I feel like I showed last time I was on stream. The actual graphic is this. It's looping right now, but it ends at that green flash. It's a little flashy though, but it's literally meant to be in there for like a split second and then it's gone. Which also side by side with Brain Blast, which I also might re-edit to show him going crazy or something. We'll use this. I don't know yet. That one's a bit of a. I might need to re-edit that one or do it differently. The Brain Blast from Wednesday. All right. Let me just open this and drop these in. And canvas optimize. And then I can just export this. Export. Where's the export button? How do you export? Is it settings? No. How do you export on here? I haven't used this actually in a little bit. I usually just keep it open. But I know it's going to be annoying. Oh, there we go. Save, export, scene. And we'll put on train. There. Save it. ASD. All of my saves end up being ASD if I can do it. Alright, actually not an images plane, we want the reference version because it works a little bit better. Not show, edge runners ref, train, there we go. Alright. So we'll have this in here, just in case we need to look at it. It would be nice to have it as like a little window, you know, that pops up and you can kind of like drag around the scene. Like if this was flat to the camera, you know, you can move it like that, but it's not necessarily in the 3D viewport. I don't like that as much. There's probably a plugin for it if I'm being real, but... Alright, we'll have a reference thing. We'll call this train. Oh, you know what's also kind of the problem with doing the VFX stuff very specifically, like the Mob Psycho thing, is I feel like I'm copying too much of JLX Rosa. And I'm friends with him. So it's kind of like weird. Weirdly copying a dude that you know. You know? I don't really like that aspect of editing. I like kind of making my own thing. Which I guess leans in more to a reason why I do things the way that I do them now. I wanna... It's like weirdly rounded, but not really. Okay, I know how to make that. I had to think about it for a second. Oh, also, because I know it's mirrored too, we will mirror this on the y-axis. Do something like that. Why is it not? Hello? Okay. Clip, or yeah, clipping. We'll delete that face, so then that way it's like that, and we can just edit one half of it. Ooh, and we should flip it on the Y as well. So then that way we only have to edit a quarter of the train, and the rest of it should follow. Oh, also let me delete that face too, I forgot about that. Let's bring that down, widen this out, so it's like that. Bring that up here, do something like this, kind of like a train cart thing. I mean, we're mainly gonna be focused on the inside of this, so. And I'm pretty sure. You know what? This might be annoying to have open. This is why I don't do it like that, like ever. Let's actually extend this just a bit more. So then that way we could create 2 loop cuts and push them out a little bit more to be a little bit more uneven. Yeah, like that. Little bevel. Ain't ever do no one no harm. I think we're gonna just extrude this on the Y, right? Yeah, we'll extrude that like this. See, normally this would be something that I would scan in the game, but it's one of those things that I don't think I can because the game doesn't even necessarily have it themselves. Alright, we'll do that. So I'm gonna push this out as well to flatten that. And then I want to push these in. Or no. I want to do that. Okay. Now we should be able to bring that in the way that I was thinking about. Cool. Let's grab a cylinder. We'll get it roughly where we want and then edit it to make sense. Okay. Do that, push that over. Okay. What else? What else is there? I mean, there's doors and shit, and windows, and then little chairs, seats. The door we're gonna have to do last. Besides the end door, I think we can do now. Let's separate this. So that way it's a little bit easier to edit. And I can add extra loop cuts if I really need them. Like that. Oh, actually, I'm stupid. I need one up here, and I need one over here, because the door should be relatively flat to the ground. And this one needs to be really small. And then it should... We don't have to do this exactly to the reference, but it's good to get it close. Like there's like a window section to it. So we'll need to do that. Let's also turn on cavity so that way you can see the outlines a little bit better. And that should have repeated on both sides. And then I think we can get started on the seats themselves. Which means these might have to get moved closer, but we'll see. We can join that back up. Alright, seats. How should we do seats? I think we could do it like this. EY like that. We'll also select these. So then that way I can extrude them. And I also want to separate that as well, because that is also part of the C, if I am not mistaken. Do they have like a thing holding them up on the seats, or no? Is it just flat? Yeah, it's just flat. Okay. So let's just create some loop cuts, and we'll do something like this. Easy. Alright, we're close. We're close. Now, the main thing would be to start applying the mirror modifier so it's not just this. So that way we can actually start applying stuff like the doors and these little like gateway areas. Because obviously it's not just a thing of seats the whole way. There are doors, at least in the middle of it. So like right around here, we would have like some kind of door. It actually might not be hard. I could probably do it just based on this mirror. Like if I just get rid of this half, I could probably do it that way. Yeah. That way we can actually keep the mirror modifier on. I don't have to worry about it as much. So let's just delete faces. Do that. Select this. Select that. F. So then that's flat. Let's actually apply it now. So that way we have the space to work on this. The only thing is this half is very flat. So I guess we gotta make it flat. Oop. SY, right? I guess I have to do it this way. SY0. There we go. We can make it flat. And we can push that back out. I gotta do it with the side too. Okay. Should be easy from here. We'll just need a very specific area for the door. So we can move that over. And I think that's a good enough space, maybe a little bit wider. Do that. There we go. Alright, how do these look? This extends a lot higher, has a screen on it. There's a thing like over here kinda, and is pushed out relatively based on that. And they have rounded edges, or beveled edges, I should say. No, rounded. The screen. It's a much closer up version for this. Oh. I did do this wrong, but I think it's fine. My cats are running around right now. Yeah, there's just some little graphics now, or like little design choices that I was noticing. That I kind of want to add in, though it's not that necessary. And then I think we just have windows left, right? Windows, texturing, I guess the cushions too. The cushions are a little bit weird, but I don't know how much I have to match those. Yeah, I think we can just do the windows. That makes the most sense. God, I hate working in interior environments just because of moving around is a bitch. Can I do it? I'm gonna do this based on normal. Or SY? No, SX. There we go. That makes more sense. Hey, did not like that. And we can just extrude a little bit along the normal, and then that way we got a box car. Now I think I just gotta texture it, which is the only thing. Easy. Alright, let's just apply everything, except I want to... the main cube, I just want to add a bevel modifier into it and see if we can just get like a little bit of extra... a little bit of extra detail in there. So I'm pretty sure I can... We'll do that after, actually. It's gonna be easier to texture without that on. The only thing I want to do is make this way bigger. Just so it's easier to navigate through. And I cannot tell you if that's a normal practice just to make things bigger so you can see it. That's what I'm doing. Also, I forget you can do this too. Just change the viewport. FOV. Should save some time. I'm just gonna get some basic textures going to identify the different aspects of it. So like the floor and all that. Kind of important to get that now. And then we can worry about actually doing call it window, high roughness, we'll do that for basics. Yellow poles, I guess. Is that what you call them? These ones I hate my life. My aim has to be so good so I don't hit the other ones. There's no other ones, right? Yeah. These need to be yellow. And I think we will do a cushion. I don't know if you would necessarily, I mean, it's a cushion. It's where you sit, but I don't know how comfy they are to be considered a cushion. I feel like that shit's just straight metal. Bum, bum. Let's make those red for now. The floor, let's make kind of gray. And this is like an extra detail. What do you call it though? I mean, I've seen it, but I don't know if it's... Yeah, they kind of have like accent details. There's like black, but then there's like kind of grayish. So maybe like train base accent. That in. Ayo, what's good? Nice to see you back. Wrong thing. Let's copy. I just want to hide all the areas that aren't gonna be affected by this at the moment. Let's hide all that. Also, I'm pretty sure if I select all this, they will... Alright, we'll hide that, because then they'll come back outside of editing mode. Should save some time. Oh, you know what? Why not? It just adds more detail if we add separation to these things. There we go. Alright. We are actually not completely solid yet. I want to do this. Oh, why did I apply this? This makes my life more annoying. Okay. We will give it, I think, the base material, right? Because it blends in well with the background. And then we'll create some screen material for those two, which would be more of that. And we can do the accents and material for this is why you usually don't apply your modifiers beforehand. Usually do it after. Because now I have to select all these beveled edges. Stupid. The floor is easy. I've been doing textures like this entire time whenever I do the floor. And this time it's actually the way that I had done it before. It's crazy. Slightly gray, and then pretty much gray all the way. Let's copy this and put it onto floor 2. And then I think what we can do from there is just change up the color a little bit to be a slightly brighter part of the platform. And then we'll add surface imperfections last. It's usually what I do. Alright, cushions. Let's Alt H. Select. Let's deselect that. Select the cushion. Smart UV project. Make my life 10 times easier. So as I make these black for now. I know I'm not going to be able to get these textures one for one. but we can try to get the overall look, I think. Which is better than nothing. Do a mix RGB, because why not, to get the indent to be a little bit different. Or I have an edge masks thing. If I mix that into here, you won't notice it right now, but I'm pretty sure you'll notice it if I turn this into Eevee. Also, let's change that window thing to be transmissive instead. Jesus, my speaking capabilities are gone. IQR1, environment texture. For some reason, all my stuff moved around, and I don't know why. I'll just use this. It's not bright enough for what I want for look dev. Alright, this should... Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see it. It'll kind of create like wear and tear based on the edge of an object, which is always good for realism. It's kind of like a type of surface imperfection in and of itself. And also, what color are these seats? They're like somewhat purple. Somewhat purple. Something like that. Very dark. Turn the specular up, roughness, kinda high, a little bit of metallic, why not? Alright, and I guess we can work on the accent detail, which you have to tell me, is this supposed to be cement or what? It's very artistic, and I can't really go the artistic route, but it always feels like cement to me. Or like stone. It doesn't feel like metal. Even though it is pretty reflective. I think it might be metal, but the way they paint these things, you can never really tell. Like, the floor is quite literally metal. But this is like... What is this? Is it stone? Who uses stone as a part of train construction? It's confusing. Is there a good concrete that I like? I think we can maybe turn the concrete into something that feels like metal a little bit. Which pretty much means not really utilizing this roughness output and utilizing something else. I think would be better. But we will use it for now, because why the fuck not? That does mean I'm probably gonna have to change these, but that's fine. And let's do 3. I think 3 would be fine. It actually looks normal. So I don't know if I'm gonna need the rest of this. Though I could. Now it looks like metal just because I added metallic. Yeah, fuck it. We'll keep the metallic all the way up. So, what's up? Am I living in there? It's a train, man. Do you wanna be a hobo? I don't know. You can live here. Live on this train. What do you wanna do? If that's the vibe, go for it. Fuck it, bro. Put on your VR headset. I'll send you. Train costs more than my car in-house anyways. You know what? That is true. You'd be living way higher than like what you normally be living because train, yeah, that makes sense. Be better than living in like a $100,000 house because it's probably more than that. If people use my train, then they would have to pay me. Yeah, true. Tax. Imagine like a hobo comes up to you on like the middle of a train ride and you're just he's just like, hey, this is my train, you need to pay me a tax. After the train conductor goes by, he gets your ticket, walks by, the hobo comes by, alright, I need extra money. This is my train. He plans his route around the train conductor. That would be funny. So this needs to be way more metallic. But let's copy these and put them, yeah. There is. I'm that hobo. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. Also, does this have like extra detail or what? You know what? I do have a weird fucking. What happened? Nate, I swear to God, you just subbed. You're not my friend. You're actually not my friend. You just got called out by my alerts, bro. That's funny. Though I don't care, you're still my friend, I guess. I'm not even thanking your sub. I normally thank when people sub. I'm not doing it for you. I don't know why that's actually funny though. The hell? Yeah, I might have to change those ones on the floor, but I think the rest of it looks fine. Pass or Cyberpunk. I don't know why it automatically does that. Props, 3D environment, train. I haven't saved yet, which is crazy. Don't be like me. Do as I say, not as I do. Always save your projects. Have your parents ever told you that? Always save your projects? I feel like that should be like day one lessons, if I'm being real. Alright, I definitely want to change this. Maybe the yellow pipes would be cool. Like a little yellow lines in there. Yeah, I like that. We're almost done. I think the only thing that needs to happen is surface imperfections with everything, and then bing bam boom. Oh, and I have to do the emission texture, but that's, you know, relatively simple, and then I just have to get background stuff and actually array the train so that way there are multiple carts. But again, easy. Modifiers exist for a reason, to make your life easier. What should I do first? I guess maybe we can do the emission screen thing. What's really cool is if I go into my ripping folder, I have a bunch of scans from Cyberpunk. As I've said plenty of times, I have scanned the game a lot so that way I could get in-game models, but they also scan textures in-game, which also means they have stuff like billboards and screens and stuff like that from the actual game, from ads and all that. So you can easily just like plop that in. And if I, we'll smart project for now, but if you plug that in, you know, you got a screen. This doesn't make sense. This is for a vending machine. But the point remains. Let's go back. I also should save my ripping folder as part of, where is it? Ripping. I can usually tell what scan it's from just based on the textures. I've had to work with these so often that I'm like, I know what they are. I don't know why some of the textures aren't loading though. I mean, does it work? Like, we could just use this. It's like an ad. I don't think anybody's ever gonna notice. Is this upside down or something? Why does this look weird? No. NCAW. Yeah, that makes sense. Night City. Why is it weird? Am I wrong? I'm definitely wrong. Hold up. Yeah. Alright, I'm the densest dude in the world. Yes, there we go. It actually makes sense. It's not upside down. I don't know why the textures was upside down. Who made that? Who on the dev team made that and was like, yes, perfect. Alright. That's good. I think there's also some stuff that I want to do with, like, the train accent thing. With a edge mask. I have multiple masks, but the edge mask is kind of the only one I need. As far as I know, that should be fine. This is on accent, right? Yeah. Yeah, you can notice it if I change the color. So maybe it needs to be like a black? It's very hard to edit with. Oh, maybe if I set this to like 10 or 100, I don't know, something really high. So I'm pretty sure it can't really do much. Ah. So set that to like that and then make it black. Ah. I got it. We're good. I figured it out. Oh. Yeah. Alright, what else needs something? Anything needs something? I guess it's just the... What's it called? All the surface imperfections. There we go. I couldn't speak. Which I downloaded this pack, which is really cool because you can get like, you can use them as textures or like painted textures, which is cool. Whereas like a brush, I don't know what you would call it, and then you have just normal over ones. And I mainly use these ones, and I'm trying to think, it would probably be a mixture of smudges, scratches, water. It would be a mixture of everything on the glass, if I'm being real. We'll use this for now. Smart UV projects, do this. It's gonna be hard to see, but they are there. Non-color would actually be better because then, you know, they're black and white. And we can make it less see-through. Probably, honestly, there is a much better glass material that you could be using. I'm trying to remember the setup for it. If it's a glass translucent mix shader light path is shadow ray, and then you do this. I mean, that roundness right there is the only thing that pisses me off with this. So maybe just doing a 0.8. Unless this looks better switched. No, it doesn't. Nope. I lied. And then using this as your roughness. All right. Yeah. And then I just gotta mix in like, what is it? I gotta mix in like a smudge or something. We'll do a water stain, why not? And maybe duplicate that so then we can change the size of that one. Mix at 50-50 or multiply. Multiply would make more sense. So they overlap. It looks something like that. Alright. I'm also gonna copy... No, I'm not. Am I? No, I'm not. I was gonna copy it onto the other materials, but I think I might as well specify which ones are which first. Then do that. Alright. Most of the floor is gonna be a image texture with some scratches because everyone's chromed the fuck out, so I feel like that makes the most sense. And we'll just color ramp it to be less reflective than that, like maybe like 0.2. Yep, alright. Let's copy that. Also put that on floor 2. And maybe do 3, because I know that's like almost like double the size over here. And then we just need the base chain material and the other one. So I'm gonna mix RGB this, set to multiply all the way. Bring the image texture. Why is this not connected the same? That's actually confusing. I don't know why I have 2 of these. Do a different one. Non-color. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. 5. I'll notice it on the top half. Ah, you notice it. Alright. I don't need that. Yeah, we're pretty much done. I just gotta do this one. And then we'll be good. That is bright. All right. I forgot about the poles. Alright. We are set. We can start applying modifiers here and there. Select everything. Rename that train, because that's what this is. Train, cart, train, I don't know. Oh, you know what I forgot? There's like little poles here. We can add those. Yeah. I want to see why not, but how should I do it though? There's probably multiple ways, but I'm just trying to think of the easiest way. I think with the curve, maybe. Head height. And let's give it some depth. Be like a pole. Like that. And we'll subdivide twice. So that way we can do this. Push that up. And give it some more depth to fit more at the size of it. The only thing I have to do is convert this and just give it the same material. Convert to mesh. Also, I gotta mirror it on each thing, which is easy enough. Also, I gotta I didn't close the holes. That's fine. What is it? 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 There we go. Alright. We should be good with that. And then it just adds the extra pull. Alright. Perfect. Perfecto! He's done. He's done. I fuck with it. The outside doesn't make sense, but I'm not shooting it from the outside like at all, so. Now my only question. There we go. Alright, so we can have multiple train carts connected to each other, kind of. They have to be slightly offset, if not they're going to be fucking colliding with each other. Okay. I do need to create NPCs though for the background. We can animate most of the scenes, but I can't render them on stream, again because of time, but also because of I want to make sure that all the assets are in there, like NPCs and stuff. And I've only made one NPC so far, but they're kind of quick. They'll take like 10 minutes each, so like I could probably make like 50 of them in a day without being that bored. I don't think those numbers add up, but yeah, a lot of them, a decent amount. Let's actually, you know what? Let's get a test render, for the sake of it. Oh, you know what I want to do, and I didn't think about this. Ooh, it actually selected. That's good. Good to know. I want to actually give this the train accent detail. Oh, and I gotta add the background too. Like the background of just the environment in general. But let's get a nice camera setup that includes, I think, yeah, we'll get it right there. Let's also duplicate this and shift that on the negative axis, so that way we could do either or both. Forward, backward. Let's get a light going. I don't know where the light is. Let's also change the HDRI out. Why does it not feel that bright? Am I stupid? Alright, background's easy because I have all the scanned environments, which I might scan some more because we only have the 2. but I like them. So they're good for just backdrops of like any interior scene where you need to see the rest of the city. They're low poly enough where they shouldn't affect the render too heavily. So that's kind of the only nice part. This one doesn't have as many buildings though. I think we might have to use the... This one's a bit heavier though. This one's meant more as a close-up. Also, another tip, really utilize your asset collections. If you ever make an asset, a GeoNode project or something, save it in there, because I got all my GeoNodes saved, the ones that I have made. Random stuff, a lot of Cyberpunk stuff currently because it's the project I'm working on, but overall you should try to save as many as possible. Save as much shit as possible, I should say. This also needs to be huge. So that way it makes sense. We'll rotate it 180 because it only looks good from the front angle. Theoretically, instead of moving the train itself, because it would be harder to animate the characters that way, we can just animate the cart going, or the city going by instead. Which should be easier. And still, it should still add motion blur and stuff into the scene. Especially once we hit render and all that. Yeah, you get the same vibe from it. We can maybe re-angle the light and probably even throw like an actual light inside the environment, because that should make a little bit more sense. Let's give it a quick save. Yeah, we'll put that at like 0.5. Well, let's find a good angle for it. Yeah, you'll see some parts that are just non-existent, because the scan doesn't get everything, but it gets the gist of wherever I had taken the scan from. So usually I try to get the angle that I want from the scan, and then it'll get me pretty much everything that I need from there. Let's maybe render from right here, see what that looks like. If it renders, obviously. This my GPU's been bugging a little bit, saying that it's GPU memory loss. Though, seems like it's good. Yeah. Though it says it's gonna take 20 minutes, but we'll see if that changes. It does not change. It did not change. it said, you want me to render? You're gonna sit here and fucking sit through that render. I don't think it's that important, but I usually like to get like a nice Instagram render. Ooh, it's dropping crazy. It's at like 7 minutes now. So it might go down a lot. I hate that. It's like how After Effects always has those estimated render times. And it's never accurate, man. They're never accurate. Sometimes I'll be like, you got 10 minutes left, but in reality you have 24 hours. It's like, bro. At least with Blender, it'll give you accurate render times, and if anything, it'll drop. It doesn't go up. It always drops. So, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's at like 4 minutes now. I won't sit you through that, but I do want to wait. I do want to see what it looks like. We're aware, or I'm aware, mainly. Bro, I love the stream quality of the Camlink so much more. There's less noise. It's 60 FPS. Like, come on. It's like 10 times better. Ten times better. Though I get to actually control the ISO via the camera now, not the not the remote app, which now I get to uninstall. I'm so fucking happy. Best 130 bucks I spent yesterday. God. 130 bucks just to get a good stream camera working. Though what's nice is I could replace it now with other cameras, which might be cool to test out, like one of these cameras. This is like this is my first, like, good camera. A Canon PowerShot, not a DSLR, but gets the job done. And I have a Rebel T5 in a case down there, but I don't feel like getting that out. But theoretically, we could use that. Because, we could use at least the Rebel T5, which I gotta find... Where did I put it? Oh. I have this cable, which is like a specific HDMI for that. The same that I have. I have like a different type of HDMI for this. That way I can plug it in. It's almost done. So I guess we'll just kind of sit here and chill and do nothing. Absolutely nothing. We're just going to sit here in silence. Meditation time. Music blast. Slow. It said, bro, you're rendering right now. Chill. Chill. Finished. Alright. It's not too bad. I think maybe there's some, like, I don't really like the base texture on this. background looks fine. It's blurred out anyways. But yeah, this is like too reflective and also just not a good texture for what I'm doing. It could be. I think the only thing that's like missing from it is like, in all honesty, it is probably just the mapping. It might be too big or too small. Like I think something like 1 is much better and much less metallic. Would be like just better. You know what? We can maybe do the Sindevastan animation. I don't think we can do the rest of it because I realized that Lucy's face doesn't have shape keys on it for facial animation, which is important. So I need to get those. And we're gonna probably have to do that later. But for now, I'm going to at least do the Sindevastan animation of David. I just realized this was playing at like full blast. I am sorry about that whole time. Just give me a second. Minecraft, lo-fi, and chill. Hello, what's goody? Yeah, we're just gonna do this shot. Which I'm not gonna do 1 for 1, but the idea stands on that. Though I don't know how long it lasts. This doesn't really help me. What is it? Like 2 seconds, almost 3. We'll go for 3 to at least get extra time on it. And we don't need to add the train because I'll make it like a specialty like moment, special moment. I think that'll look much better. We won't go with the Mixamo rig. We'll go with this one. The Mixamo rig is really only helpful for if I'm doing mocap, but anything hand animated, we should probably do now. And then the rest we can... The only thing that's getting mocapped straight up is dialogue sequences. Like anything that's like pure dialogue, any scene that's not, we ain't doing it. It's not as necessary. Just put his hands down, because again, it's going to be mainly focused on the top half of his body. Oh, and he doesn't have his jacket at this point. Oh no, his mom died, right? Yeah, his mom dies at this point. They always kill the moms in the first episode. Alright, what's 3 times... 30 times 3. There we go. 90 frames. I want 90 seconds for this. See, I didn't make this original rig because I knew it wasn't what I wanted. And I fucking hate the graph. The graphs in... Actually, it might be better to have it swing the opposite way than what it's doing now. Because in reality, I'm cutting the last second out of this. We're kind of really only using it as extra leeway if we need it. Yeah, that's fine. We can do this too, and I want to edit some shape keys because they actually, the only thing I really like is that you can make the people smaller with this rig. So I think this would be... Let's actually push that just a tiny bit out. Eyebrows up, right? Because he's surprised. And then we want something with the mouth opening. That's about it. Ooh, he's kissing. Yo, I don't know if the question has already been asked, but why don't you use Premiere Pro to cut your videos, and why you use DaVinci instead? It is faster, and I don't have Premiere. Like, I don't pay for it, and DaVinci's free. It has a better color correction software built in. It is literally the movie standard for color correction to use DaVinci, and it's free. And it's just to cut videos, you know? I do all my effects in After Effects, so there's no point. And I got recommended to use DaVinci by Alex, which you might see him on stream a lot. You never use Dynamic Link? No. I don't know why I would. After Effects is slow, it crashes, things don't work well. DaVinci's GPU accelerated, so it's much faster on playback. It actually saves, it doesn't crash. There's a lot of reasons why I would never use After or Premiere in my life. But yeah, mainly it. That looks like shit. There's only so many shape keys on this. Good morning, afternoon. Well, it's 1:40. It's an afternoon now. Came to say hi. Bet, Brody. I'm gonna be on for a while, so I don't know how busy you are, but if you ever want to hop on call, you can. I'm just kind of sitting in it. Currently just animating to get a shot done with the Sindevistan. By the way, Rip, this is the guy that told me to get DaVinci. I'll see if I could later. Alright, bet, brother. Bet. Otherwise, I'm dip because you got stuff to do. All good, bro. Enjoy your day. Text me after or anything. Whatever, I'm always around. What else? What else would be cool? I think this is about the most the animation calls for, right? I feel like there was something else I wanted to add, and then I don't remember what it was. Oh, maybe like a blink at the beginning. Like a quick little blink. Just pig sounds. Wait, hold up. I swear to God, I have more of an eye open. There we go. Okay. No, I guess we can just kind of do that. Maybe getting the pupils down a lot smaller at the start. I think the only thing that needs to happen is, just in case I end up using this full animation, that needs to be more flat so it doesn't necessarily stop short and it just has a constant movement all the way through. Alright. And because we're also doing this as more of a graphic kind of shot, like a quick, I don't even know what to call it. I call it the anime moment, where like the style changes, the lighting changes, or whatever. Like when All Might lands in front of the Nomu, like the background gets brighter, he gets a little bit darker. Like they do that sort of thing to like slow down time or whatever. I call it the anime moment because only anime really switches like a style like that on an instant. We might not need to use cycles for this. We might be able to use Eevee. I think Eevee's... For time reasons, Eevee's fucking... I use Eevee whenever I can. Like, if there's like a quick shot where I know it's going to be heavily stylized in comp, like, Eevee's the way to go. Because you don't need all that realism if you're going to stylize the fuck out of it. It's mainly, like, if the lighting's good or not. Which we still need to add lighting. That's the only thing. I do really like this model, too, of David. Actually, it's more on this side of the face, right? And we'll just angle it down. Maybe give it a little bit more brightness. Or we'll just keep it at 1. And turn that off, because it looks like shit. The shadows look crusty, too. On, the shadows look crusty as fuck on Eevee, which is the only thing I have a problem with. Because on Cycles, this is going to look a lot more normal. So we might go with Eevee. I mean, fuck. We might go with Cycles. Sorry. Alright, the only thing I want is to add an extra shadow pass in the comp, so then that way we can delete those and get a file output for the shadow, and I want to add together the shadow and emission as their own thing. This is what I did for the for the intro, to get like extra highlights on the characters when they were masked out, and they have like stuff behind them, and then you'd have like that extra highlight of them to get more of their silhouette or detail. I don't even know if you call that a silhouette, but I don't think you would. But yeah, Act 1, train shot. I don't know what shot this is, so for now I'm gonna call it Sandy. Sandy _ first. I'll rename this later. It's not as important right now. Sandy first _ and I'm gonna copy that and call this character. Actually, yeah, because we'll want, instead of that, we'll want this. What do you mean create new directory? It's already there. character underscore, and then we'll have extra light. Extra light or extra detail, it's kind of the same thing in terms of how I'm using it. But you can kind of see what the shadow pass would be if I select shadow. It just kind of gives you this extra boost in whatever you're working with. Though it looks a little cringe, rather than just being like a highlight, which I think it should be more like that. But as long as it looks good on this, which it does, so we'll do something like that. Renders, Act 1, train shot, Sandy first. Alright, we'll save that. We'll also run with the normal denoise because I've noticed that this comping is much slower, but overall better if you're gonna use it. Though in my opinion it's just slower, but for things like this where again it's gonna be highly stylized, that like flickering denoise might even help the look. Could I put that to 0? No, I should keep that at 1. If actually anything, I should add an HDRI and set it to like 0.1 or something. And put that on transparent. What is this? Is that his body? Where did that come from? When did I add this? I don't know what that's from. Someone's adding stuff into my computer. But yeah, once this is rendered, again, it shouldn't take that long. But once it is rendered, I always forget this. I forget this and I still need to fix it. I keep forgetting to turn off his... Oh, shit. Jacket. There we go. Alright, we're good. It's not that long for 90 frames. I think it should be pretty short. But once that's all done, we can actually start doing the Sandevistan graphics and stuff. So yeah. I also don't need this open anymore. We enjoying the music? Do I gotta change this? I am curious. Bro, I look good today. I can't tell if it's because the camera looks way better than what it used to be, but I feel like I look better. I really do like this being like direct the video now, and I don't have like a second app open at all times to have the camera playing. It just directly goes into Streamlabs. Ugh, so good. Hold up. It's not on. What do you mean, son? It didn't want to work. Alright. Alright. I won't do it anymore. It doesn't want me to.
actually want to put another scene on here. Okay, there we go. I want this in audio input capture or audio output capture. I don't know which one it is. I think it's this one. No, not that one. I think it's the second one. I should name these things. There we go. But that way, if I want to, oh, maybe even add chat box, right? Chat, window? No. Chat. Chat full screen. There we go. Alright, that way you guys can sometimes just see this going on. And it doesn't have to be, you know, me screen capture. Though I can talk over it, so. That way I'm not liable to any Pepe stares, alright? No Pepe stares from me. Especially when I'm rendering something. I got a lot of editing to do this weekend, which kind of sucks. I have to do the podcast for episode 1. I have to edit that down this weekend. So I know I have a lot this weekend. And then like tomorrow's kind of a whatever happens, happens, I guess. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. 10 seconds for 90 frames. How much is that? 900 seconds. What's 900 divided by 60 seconds is 15 minutes. Alright, so we'll be here for like 15. That's not bad. For like a quick shot. I say not bad, but imagine waiting 15 minutes for like one tiny part of the clip. Because like After Effects people, the most you might get like a 10-minute render on After Effects, but you have edited an entire video. It's not just like After Effects, or it's not just like one of the clips in After Effects. Or just part of it, right? That's kind of the only thing that sucks about it. I'm not liking this. But I think we'll stylize it enough. Hopefully it'll fix. If not, we can re-render it always, but, you know, not worried about it as much right now. This music is making me want to play, this music is making me want to play fucking Minecraft. I do have it on the computer, I just haven't played it in a while.
Also, something that could have helped out this process. Normally I'd be adding subdivisions to the character models now, so that way they work a little bit better. They're a lot more smooth, but I don't have it on right now. I think tomorrow what I might do is after I edit the podcast, I'm just gonna like finish the models and all the problems they have. Like Lucy, I still need to add shape keys to her. For her mouth specifically. Her eyes are fine, but well, not even fully yet. Like I need like eyebrow down, eyebrows raised, eyes open, stuff like that. But I need all the like facial shape keys so that way I can animate faces. So that way she's not just like this perpetually smiling character throughout the short. That, and if I can't do it, I might have to find another Lucy model, which isn't that hard because there's a lot of Lucy models now. When I first looked, there was like none, but like recently there's been a lot more models, like David and stuff. I didn't find his model initially until like a week or two ago because someone finally made like two decent models of him. It was crazy. I'm gonna need more coffee soon. And lunch. Well, I mean, this will be done soon, but I'm gonna make coffee, but I'll put it at the be right back screen, so that way if it just sits here for a second, then you guys know. But yeah, I gotta make coffee, so I'll be right back. Just give me a sec. What are we at? We have 3 more frames left. Oop. Then we can get started on the Sandevistan graphics or effects for it, which are super simple. The last frame just rendered as black. The hell? I guess that's fine. Alright, let's comp together this bitch. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, I don't know what this is. We'll delete that. But I have the character. And we have the extra light. Actually, I think it's... I'm slightly annoyed. Alright, I have to... I'm not re-rendering this, so we're gonna just kind of work with this as it is. To just matte layer it like that. It wasn't transparent. It annoys the fuck out of me when it doesn't do that. But there are ways around it, so you don't have to waste time. Again, I'll rename these later. It's not that important to rename everything at the moment, but we want this as like an extra addition to the comp. So like maybe we could tint it. You know, that way we get like extra highlights or something. You could even use it as a glow mask if you wanted to. You know, to glow only the highlights. There's a lot of reasons to use this, but I'm gonna keep this as white for now and turn it off, because what I want to do is we're gonna duplicate it and use the echo effect. Everyone who's used After Effects knows about this effect, and we'll just want to repeat the echoes and set it to maximum, so that way the ones on top stay on top. And we'll set it to 90 frames, so that way they exist the whole time. And we'll change the echo time, so that way there's less echoes. Like, we don't need all of them, you know? And then we'll use a toner, because the actual one is green. And they do kind of work on a gradient, but it's hard to get the gradient to be right. So normally I would have just duplicated it and then set the distance a little bit differently, so that way the closer ones were blue and the further away ones are green. But I think for this one, to save time, we'll just use a gradient like this. and set it to screen or overlay. Let's see which one works the best, and then we'll go with that one. Add might be too much. Difference, definitely not. So maybe just gradient. I feel like there was a different way that I did this last time. There's an annoying way, and then there's this way. So I don't... What does 0 mean? What would 0 be? Okay, that doesn't work. We'll do that one as blue. I haven't actually done this effect in a while, so it's a good recap for me to do this a little bit more. Then we'll have one that lasts a bit longer, be green. And we'll up the steps on that one. Technically they freeze frame. They don't move at the same time with him. So that's the only thing that I'm wondering if I should try to do instead. But that also kind of requires doing something like this. Luckily, I don't have to do the send Devasend every single time I'm making this edit. We actually might be good with this. Oh, freeze frame doesn't have a key binding. Can I create a key bind for freeze frame? Let's just open up the settings. I feel like key binding is like a thing, right? There has to be. You have to be able to change it. Previews, display, import, output, labels, media and disk, catch. By the way, I do gotta clear at some point. I haven't cleared this thing in a minute. New project, autosave, memory, performance, audio, sync settings, type, scripting, 3D, notification. How is there... I swear, there has to be something, right? I guess not. That's kind of annoying, because that just means I have to freeze frame this at like... Wait, they have freeze on last frame. What does that mean? Ooh, hold up. That might have just saved me a lot of time. Time, freeze on last. Temps adjust, whatever. I think that's fine. Oh, I didn't want to do it for these ones. Actually, they might not even be that necessary. And then we can just delete, like, maybe every other one to get rid of the density. And just kind of keep doing that process till it looks normal. Now I'm probably going to do every other one. And see how that looks. It's not bad. I gotta somehow make the effect my own rather than just completely copying the show one for one. And then maybe doing like an add or an overlay on top, hard light, so that way it keeps most of the color. No. Let's do normal for now, pre-comp these. Ooh, wait, difference kind of looks sick for this. And that light that we have, this light pass, what if, right, that doesn't work the way that I thought. I think that's because it's also using the eye, but the eye is part of the pass. Only thing I want to do is grab that, do this, and alpha matte that together so that it makes sense. Give me something like screen, and let's pre-comp one more time because I also want to. After Effects is having a hard time. And it's gonna crash. I knew it. After Effects is the only thing I ever feel like I have to like save every 2 seconds on. Again, why I use DaVinci.